Welcome to WegoAir, and my name is Keith Allen Sharp. And I went from being a happy, healthy, married man in business for 20 years to be afflicted with COPD on permanent oxygen, barely wondering what in the world's going on from day to day. And so I decided to start this channel to become an advocate for people like us, to promote healthy activities for people like us, to become an advocate, an agent for new technology for people like us, to keep up with current events concerning people like us, to talk about health and exercise, diet, all kinds of matters that have, if it pertains to COPD or breathing challenged, we're going to be here and we're going to answer whatever life brings with the best attitude, with love for my neighbors and my God first. And we're going to get through the COPD. This is a new chapter in life. I'm embracing it. For quite a few months, I was broken down by it. It just hit me like a ton of bricks, and I was taken by complete surprise. And it's been hard on my family, especially my dear wife. She's been so patient and kind with me. So I want to give back. I want to help people and share what got me, or what is getting me through this. And any way I can help, I want to be there for people. It's just what matters. And so to begin today, I just returned from pulmonary rehabilitation, and I go twice a week. And they put me through a regimen of exercises, and the exercises are designed to raise your your breathing and your cardio a little bit, give your muscles some resistance. Because what happened to me is unless you're prepared to meet it head on, the COPD, it takes your breath away. It literally takes away your breath, and it makes you want to relax. Well, the more you relax and sit still, the less exercise you get, and the more you need to get more exercise so you can breathe. And what happens is it turns into a vicious cycle, and it was so bad. And so when the doctor prescribed this rehabilitation, I won't say I was skeptical, but I wasn't, expecting what happened. I've only been going a few weeks, and the result has been so impressive, so monumental, so gigantic, in that my health has improved remarkably. My mental health has also improved. But I should say, along with this, I had a medical procedure I had to have done. So anyway, unrelated to COPD, and it made me realize that I was overweight, and with the COPD, I thought, okay, well, what I need to do. I weighed 280 pounds, and when I got out of high school, I weighed 220. So, doing some basic math, that's about 25% of my body weight. And if I was to lose 25% of my body weight, that's 25% more oxygen I might have available. So my instincts were to begin to try to lose weight. And I've lost 15 pounds since I started in the last 6 weeks. I'm doing a kind of a carnivore keto thing, and it's working well for me. The best part, and I'll bring this up right now, the best part was it seems that I cut out all sugars, no more sugar, no more starch. So that's, just it's gone. And it's helped my lungs quite a bit. It's helped my inflammation across my body. I feel better. And then when I began going to the rehabilitation, I began to recover strength, and my breath was coming back. And now I can do quite a bit more than I could just a couple of weeks ago. And I intend to get even better. Now, the therapy lasts. It's a 13-week long course, and I need to learn what exercises to do after the therapy's gone, because I can't stop. I've got to make this a daily regimen. I have to control my food, my intake. I need to achieve a weight that's easy for me to maintain without too much help, and then keep away from the sugar and the starches, because I just feel so much better. It's helping my breathing, with COPD, with my part, the kind I have. This stuff gets built up in your lungs, and and so I'm finding out that diet matters. It helps. It keeps, depending on how I eat. If I eat the right things, I don't get as congested, I guess is the word. And so between diet and exercise, and then the depression that I'm overcoming, it's brutal. I went from being normal to being an invalid, a cripple. I couldn't do anything. I can't mow the lawn. I can't do, now I can, but I got to where I couldn't even hardly do anything. And now I'm trying to get back to doing some chores. And then when I get back to I'm thinking in 3 or 4 more months, within a year, I'm going to be sitting much better than I am now. I'm going to be at a pretty good weight. I'm going to have my diet under control. I'm going to have my muscle, my regimen, my health, my exercise regimen in a good pattern by then. My oxygen, I'm still going to need the oxygen. But I'm going to understand it so much better that I'll be able to live with it that much easier. And the best thing that I can do for myself, my family, and society in general is to teach people about transitioning from becoming just wiped out. We need each other. We can't just hide in the shadows. We can't just we can't, we just gotta get out and do things. We have to get out and do things, and it's so difficult. It's just, so I can't go to church because it's a big deal. I have to haul oxygen around, and it's too big of a trouble. Today, it's going to be much better in a month or two, I think. But for now, it's still too much of a trouble. So we're going to be doing this on WegoAir. I signed myself up as an affiliate for Valen Inc. And they sell oxygen equipment. And I want to become the go-to person that you can rely on for information about equipment, procedures, just all around. We need to make this work, and it has to work for everyone. If you have COPD or emphysema, anything like that, and your family needs help coping with it, and they do, your family needs help just as much as you do, because They gotta live with you, and it's hard. So anyway, I'm trying my hand. I'm trying my hand at making videos, and I'm going to document. Not so much entertainment. I don't have a script or anything like that. I'm just going to go along and see how it goes from here. So we'll see how much I end up posting. So thanks again for visiting, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.